today I am here with my topic Gardner's theory of multiple intelligence. Okay, this theory is given by Howard R. Gardner. He was a psychologist and he has given this 8 theory of intelligence in his book The Frames of Mind. That is the theory of multiple intelligence. In his book, he has given 8 kinds of multiple intelligence, but now it is he has included 9th intelligence also. But we are going to explain you here. I am going to explain here only 8 kinds of intelligence that has been accepted by the NCR. Okay, so let us continue. What is the theory of multiple intelligence? The theory of multiple intelligence is Howard Gardner's theory that proposes that people are not born with all of the intelligence they will ever have. It says that intelligence can be learned throughout life. Also, it claims that everyone is intelligent in at least 8 different ways and can develop each aspect of intelligence to an average level of competence. Intelligence, as defined by Gardner, is the ability to solve problems of fashion products that are available in one or more cultural settings. So now, according to the Gardner, what he has said that all of us, सभी लोग किसी न किसी तरीके की intelligence से born हुए. Okay, all of you are having some kind of intelligence. Just we have to recognize it. For in an aspect of children, in aspect of students, we are going to recognize the intelligence, the kind of intelligence that they are having, so that we will help them out. Okay, because we cannot say all will be good in maths or all will be good in science, all will be good in drawing. We cannot say that. Each having their own kind of intelligence, and we have to recognize that, and we have to teach them accordingly. A theory, again I am here, there is 2 lines written by Howard Gardner, that is about the multiple intelligence. This is a theory proposed by Harvard University professor Howard Gardner, which states there are 8 basic intelligence that all people possess. And most people learn predominantly 1 or 2 intelligence. किसी में 1, किसी में 2 या किसी में ज़्यादा intelligence हो सकती है. This theory proposes that schools should incorporate all 8 intelligence into daily lessons in an effort to reach every student. As I have said now that हमें इस intelligence को पहचानना होगा बच्चों को ताकि हम उसका help कर सकें. Now 8 intelligence. You can see the first one is verbal linguistic, second one logical mathematical, then visual spatial, then bodily kinesthetic, musical, interpersonal, intrapersonal and naturalist. Now verbal linguistic. I am not going to read whole thing. You all can read and just I am going to explain you. Okay. So verbal linguistic, the people, those who are, you can say specialized in this, in verbal linguistic, they are the word smart people because they recognize the word very quickly. And this kind of persons are mostly they are teachers, they are journalists, they are poets, they are authors and all. Okay, because the ability to think in words and to use language to express and appreciate complex meanings. That means you can just, in short, we can say they are word smart. Okay, so that is the verbal linguistic. See, elements of verbal linguistic are listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Listening, example is storytelling. Speaking, we can do classroom discussions in the class. Okay, and you can see that which student is better in this speaking thing. And reading, motivating students to read. This is very important because more they will read, more they will be familiar with the words and all. Now writing, developing a passion for words. Obviously this will also come with the reading as well as the speaking itself. Now logical mathematical. Logical, you know that there is some logic behind everything. The students or the person, those who find the logic behind everything or they have the calculation, they can do the calculations better. They are specialized in this kind of intelligence. So it is the ability to calculate, quantify, consider propositions and hypotheses and carry out complex mathematical operations. So the scientists, accountants, engineers, computer programs, it means everything that comes with the mathematical calculations, logical things and calculations and all this comes under the logical mathematical intelligence. Then visual spatial intelligence. Now first of all I would like to explain about visual. Those who can recognize the things well. Visual, that whatever we can see, that is the visual thing. And spatial, this word spatial has come from the word space. Space means you can see place, directions and all. Okay, that is you can say that this place is spacious and all. That's spatial. So they go with the direction, they go with the places. That means suppose here the examples are taking the sailors. Okay, so they are mostly sailors. They have this kind of intelligence. Sailors, pilots, sculptors, painters, architects and all. Okay, because they have the capacity to think in a three-dimensional ways to perceive external and internal imagery. Suppose कोई person है जो interior decoration करते हैं, they knows कि छोटे से भी जगह को किस तरह से वो decorate करके and how to put the things and they can excellence in their. So this kind of people have this kind of visual spatial intelligence. I hope I am not reading all things. Okay. So to perceive external and internal imagery, to recreate, transform or modify images, to navigate oneself and objects through space and to produce or decode graphic information. So all things come to the space itself or directions itself, north, south, east, west, and like that. Okay. They can, suppose I will take example of pilots. Okay. So they know that where they need to go, how they need to change the direction and all. So they have that intelligence in them. Visual representation. Ever heard the phrase, a picture is worth 1,000 words? Visual aids can help give meaning to students beyond what simple words can convey. I hope this line is clear to you all. This saying that a picture is worth 1,000 words. मतलब कि picture के through भी आप बहुत कुछ बच्चों को convey कर सकते हैं. जो हो सकता है कि कोई बच्चे स्टोरीज में उतने इंटरेस्टेड नहीं है, या फिर अगर आप बोल रहे हो उस पर इंटरेस्टेड नहीं है, कुछ लिखा हुआ है उस पर इंटरेस्टेड नहीं है, बट येस दे आर इंटरेस्टेड इन पिक्चर्स और ड्राइंग्स और एनीथिंग लाइक दैट, सो दे कैन सी एंड दे कैन लर्न फ्रॉम दैट. सो वी हैव टू कंसिडर दिस ऑल्सो. Now using color as a tool, working with color in the classroom helps to engage the senses, making material more interesting and memorable. So interesting and memorable we can make it using the colors in the classroom. Yes, right? Not only in the junior section, we can say that sometimes in the senior section also they can use the colors, they can use the drawings and all to make their work interesting. And you can also use it to make your classroom interesting. Now bodily kinesthetic. I hope this word is clear to you all. Bodily kinesthetic, that means that a person who is more physically active. Okay. Now it is to possess an accurate understanding of how to manipulate objects and fine-tune physical skills. Athletes, dancers, surgeons, craft people are especially talented in this intelligence. That means this all goes with their physical body, that how they are using it, how they are using their body for the benefit of for some work. Okay. Because हर एक स्टूडेंट यहाँ पर it's not possible कि वो सभी पढ़ाई ना अच्छी. We can see the examples also that many students are there that those who are doing great in sports area. Okay. Now moving to the curriculum, dancing is an excellent way for students to get involved in subject matter physically and visually. I think we have gone through a few videos also. आप लोगों ने देखा होगा कभी ना कभी WhatsApp में या फिर Facebook में कहीं पर भी, जो एक टीचर यहाँ पर डांस के थ्रू बच्चे को यहाँ पर क्लास में एक्टिव कर रही है, या फिर उनको यहाँ पर थोड़ा सा वो इंटरेस्ट लेते हैं क्लास में. If you are teaching it through singing and all, okay. आप सीनियर्स क्लासेस में भी आप देखो कोई भी एक फॉर्मूला हो उसको भी आप यहाँ पर एक सिंगिंग के तौर पर सिखा सकते हैं. स्पेशली दैट इज इन ट्रिग्नोमेट्री. I can see that most of the teachers do it, they form some songs or like that. Okay. Now exercise break. In your average classroom, children are forced to spend a majority of their time sitting still. So short exercise break can bring new energy to the classroom. This all you every I think so. अभी हम लोग यहाँ पर बैठे हैं and we all need break. अगर कोई continuously बोला जाए, बोलते रहे and you are just listening, obviously we need break. I don't know about you all, but even I need them. Okay. Next, musical intelligence. Musical, you all are aware of it. Okay, there are two teachers sitting over here of music. One Rekha ma'am and Ajay sir. So many students are there that those who are not good in studies, not good in any area, but yes, they are very well doing in the music area. Or the students, those who can learn nicely. According to those who can learn nicely through the music. So this gives us sensitivity to pitch, melody, किसी भी चीज़ को हो सकता है जूनियर क्लास आप किसी चीज़ को पढ़ा रहे हैं, आप उसी चीज़ को सिंगिंग की टॉपिक इवन इन टेबल्स आई हैव सीन व्हेन आई हैव we just when we include a rhythm in that table तो वो जल्दी यहाँ पर याद हो जाता है। आई थिंक इंग्लिश से ज़्यादा आप हिंदी जो भी टेबल्स वो लर्न किए होंगे उनको ज़्यादा अच्छे से याद होगा। वाई? बिकॉज देयर इज अ रिदम इन इट एंड दे फील इट मोर ईजी। Composers, conductors, musicians, critics, instrument makers and avid listeners have a keen sensibility when using this intelligence. Creating a musical environment. Often it is difficult to calm children down after an exciting activity or get them motivated when they are tired. Music can be very effective for creating a comfortable classroom environment and for easing transitions. It can also stimulate creativity. We can say that ऐसा कोई ज़रूरी नहीं कि म्यूजिक के थ्रू आपसे पढ़ाना ही है या फिर उसमें तो हम यूज़ कर ही सकते हैं। ऑल्सो वी कैन यूज समटाइम्स फॉर जस्ट मेकिंग अ कंफर्टेबल इन्वायरमेंट इन आवर क्लासरूम। क्योंकि हमेशा अगर कोई हमें पढ़ाते रहे कभी कभी बच्चे भी चाहते हैं थोड़ा रिलैक्स होना। इन फ्यू ऑफ दी सेमिनार्स वी हैव हर्ड इट राइट ना, वी हैव लर्न इट दैट कभी कभी बच्चे भी चाहते हैं कि थोड़ा रिलैक्स मिले थोड़ा, तो आप कभी कभी जाके बच्चे को थोड़ा सा म्यूजिक का यहाँ पर सुना सकते हैं या फिर कुछ ऐसा इन्वायरमेंट दे सकते हैं। Music in content areas. Using music and musically related activities to supplement your instruction is a way to captivate and hold students' attention. Because it is the way. जब आप बोलते रहते हो तो हो सकता है बच्चे ध्यान नहीं दिए यहाँ मन ना दें, लेकिन जैसे आप टोन चेंज कर दो आप देखो कि बच्चे तुरंत ही आपकी तरफ अट्रैक्ट हो जाते हैं। Now interpersonal intelligence. Interpersonal that means with others. Some people are very good in this to create bond with others very nicely. Okay, so the capacity to understand and interact effectively with others, this is the interpersonal personal intelligence. And this kind of intelligence, the people who are having this kind of intelligence, they are mostly the teachers. See, I can say that one person they can have one or two kinds of or more than that also intelligence. The teachers, social workers, actors, politicians. They have this kind of intelligence. आप देख सकते हो इन सभी में what for example someone over here they can deal with the other people's problems effectively. Okay. Now classroom rules and conflict management. Rather than handling down rules unilaterally, teachers might have a better time getting students to cooperate if they approach this in a more democratic manner. Learning through service projects. Service projects are common in many schools. This I can we can include in the senior classes also. However, in order for such projects to really impact students, it must be emphasized that the purpose is not just for getting a school credit, but to give to the community and to learn to be a contributing student. ठीक है, हम जो पढ़ा रहे हैं अभी हमें ये सिर्फ यहाँ पर काम नहीं है कि हमारे स्कूल को ऐसा क्रेडिट मिले तो दैट व्हाट हमें कैसा मिले नहीं, हम सोसाइटी को क्या दे रहे, दैट इज ऑल्सो आवर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी। The project should connect with some subject matter being studied. तो जो भी आप प्रोजेक्ट दे रहे हैं, सपोज यहाँ पर सर्विस प्रोजेक्ट की बात कर रहे हैं, कभी यहाँ पर कुछ फॉर एग्जाम्पल हम बच्चे को बोल देते हैं कि आप पौधे लगाने हैं फिर ऐसा कुछ भी हम करवा रहे हैं, तो उसके थ्रू बच्चे के पास एक मैसेज जाता है दैट फॉर व्हाट रीजन वी आर डूइंग दिस एंड दिस सो हियर इट इज रिटन दैट प्रोजेक्ट शुड बी समवेयर कनेक्टेड टू द स्टडी मटेरियल। नाउ इंट्रापर्सनल मतलब सेल्फ, खुद हमारे साथ यहाँ पर क्या we can say that how we are dealing with ourselves. To construct an accurate perception of oneself and to use such knowledge in planning and directing oneself. Theologians, psychologists and philosophers have a deep awareness of this intelligence. कुछ लोग होते हैं experiential learning, right ना, जो अपनी experience से सीखते हैं. So these kinds of learners are having this kind of intrapersonal intelligence. अब वो संदीप माहेश्वरी हुए या फिर कोई और फिलोसोफर्स हुए या फिर आप कोई सदगुरु का ले लीजिए ना, so these kinds of people have this kind of intelligence because they are whatever the speech they are giving, the lectures they are giving, they are having their own experiences, they are sharing with them and they know how to bring that to the people. Now getting to know yourself. One aspect of learning that is often neglected is the study of oneself. Students should be given plenty of opportunities to reflect on themselves, their likes and dislikes, their abilities, their values, their feelings and especially their last thought. कुछ लोग होते हैं जो अपने आप को बहुत ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंस देते हैं. That is not bad, and they are just knowing themselves only in a better way. Emotions in the classroom. More often than not, teachers and administrators are fearful of emotional displays in the classroom. Rather than encouraging healthy outlets for